Hello, Corcher. This is Jacques. Hi, Mr. Jacques. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for some nice treasure. You see, well, we have a school trip every year around this time. A special collaboration between our academy and another school. Good morning, Boxy Blue. Grats on first over on Twitch. And would you believe it, Kortra? Your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. You get to go study and experience the great outdoors off to the east in the land of Kitakami. A long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You really are a lucky one getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again. So you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon. Boxy, have you gotten around to this DLC yet? God, I gotta relearn all the controls again. Okay, let's crouch. Was there never a jump unless we were on Koraidon? Oh boy. Let's just learn the controls as we go, it's fine. And by that I mean I gotta start this. Mr. Jacques said the students for the school trip would be around here. Are you? Oh, you must be. You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, aren't you? And your name was... Well, aren't you full of fire? You're positively dazzling. Oh, and you even have a tarot orb. I guess Paldea is rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless that's not the case? Are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on, and I haven't even introduced myself. Call me... Miss Briar. I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you too, Gorgia. What a lucky scamp you are, getting to take part in a school trip so soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Briar. I got a bit carried away. Well, as Mr. Jacques so kindly stated for me, my name is Briar. Exceptionally bad student? What? I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy. I did skip, like, all the classes, you're right. That's a school in the Unova region, you know? Miss Briar helps set the curriculum there. This year is Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise students. So I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for its picturesque fields and rice paddies. The place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon been detected there. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself, in between my supervising duties. Though I'd also appreciate the chance to take a good look around the great crater of Paldea. Ah yes, well, there's not much I could do about that without permission from the Pokemon League and Director Clavel. Oh, I know. I've already put in all the proper applications. I trust that I'll get a favorable response soon. Ah, well, Oh, sorry, forgot all about you for a moment there. Anyway, the school trip, think of it as a chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale. Search beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokédex app, if you get out your phone. Kitakami Pokédex has been added to your Pokédex app. And there we go, all done. Now you can go wild registering all the Pokemon you find around Kitakami, too. Oh, and don't worry about a permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. You just go and have fun. Haha, your Mr. Jacques is quite charming, isn't he? Delightfully direct when he wants to be. Now then, it's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying, or long bus rides. Let me know as soon as you're ready to set out, won't you? Alright, I have just random shiny team I was working at the time. So none of these are really combat savvy, but they have the levels. So, back when I was like super hardcore shiny hunting, I set an arbitrary goal for myself to get them up to level 70 and then bench them. So I was almost finished. All these are shinies 70 and up. These last ones after the gap are the ones I still have yet to work. Alright, so let's swap out this one. And take in one that needs to be leveled. Are you ready to set out for Kitakami? Yes. Great, we'll set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I hear you were all chosen for this trip by lottery, so this may be the first time you meet. I know my role is to chaperone your kids around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware. So you're gonna battle me. Mama Lozo, good morning, how are you doing today? On Twitch. By the way, do you know the Scarlet book? Never heard of it. Really? Well, that's unexpected. I'm quite sure at least one copy was donated to the school. The author of the Scarlet book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. I even have his original manuscript. Look here, these are the pages that were blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book. A disc Pokémon. While separated from the research team and the creator's deaths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokémon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter still than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. I have tentatively named this creature Terapagos. I suspect that its very body is made up of the key material that causes Pokemon to shine brightly and crystallize. Pokemon depicted on these pages is called Terapagos, a mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of Area Zero. Not that the general public believed him. My dream to find Terapagos and prove that Heath's records were all true, though I haven't been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. But that's fine. It'll all be fine. All I need to do now is focus on the work that's in front of me. Miss Briar, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang's all here. Alright, everyone, to the land of Kitakami. I'm glad you got that opportunity, Mama Lozo. We're finally here. My butt is killing me after all those hours sitting. First a plane, then that bus. Ha, well, you all survived the long trip. We haven't lost anyone along the way? All here. And welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage for all the new experiences and learning opportunities you'll have out in nature. It's actually my first time here too. Why, the rice fields really are just dazzling. Up at Esmo Sweet Town, that'll be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Miss Briar, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh, all that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness, hmm? Why don't we pause here for a moment to take in the side of these fields? George, I have a little request for you. Could you run ahead to the community center in Masui and let the caretaker know we're here? It would also be great if you could explain that one of our students is feeling unwell. I knew I'd be able to count on you. On your way then, I'll look after your poor travel buddy here. So I'm pretty I haven't watched anyone play this DLC yet, but I did read an article early on that was saying that the shinies, the shiny Pokemon now have a shiny effect for their abilities. I'm really excited to see how that looks. Can't ride Koraidon right now, alright. So we're walking. God, I've set this game aside for so long. Gotta remember all the controls. Alright, what do we have that'd be a good matchup for that? Or at least a safer matchup. Oh, I might need to invest in more Pokeballs. 142 Ultras. I think I'm alright. Gonna bring a new team with different levels of the DLC, says Boxy on Twitch. Oh, by the way, if it's weird, I'm saying a name and where they are. I'm multi-streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch right now. So, that's what that's about. Just so you know. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use the DLC Boxy to just level those shinies to that arbitrary number of 70 that I have set for me. Swaddle chews on leaves to make its clothing. It's trying to mimic the leafy garment Luvani first dressed it in. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made. Oh, my Pokeball Plus just recently during the Halloween event got a shiny version of Poochyena. I was quite surprised to see a little gold doggy in my collection when I got back from dropping the kiddo off at school. God, I hate that Ultra Ball is right next to Master Ball. I wish I could, like, lock an item to where it, like, double-checked I wanted to use it, you know? It bears its large fangs and barks vigorously to try to intimidate opponents, but this is actually a manifestation of its cowardly nature. Let me tell you, hunting the full the full 3 shiny variants of Tatsugiri was annoying. Some of them are not so easy to spot. The white one is, right? Because the regular ones are what, yellow, pink, and orange. But then there's like an orange with brown variant. And then, oh, what's the other one? Anyway. Any of them that are in water are already difficult enough to spot, considering the lighting. See lighting in the background just flipping on and off, like the shade. It's tricky. As Yanma surveys its territory, it periodically stops to hover in place by flapping its wings at high speeds. They didn't have cutie flies in, no, they didn't. Good catch, nice. It's refreshing to play a Pokemon or Pokemon-like game without it being Nuzlocke. I don't have to worry about like being so careful with my team. When it senses the auras of people or Pokemon who are having fun, it will draw close and give them a painful poke with its long proboscis. Even while they are prey ensnared in its nest of spun thread, Spinarak will wait motionlessly until the darkness falls. We had to blow on the NES so they could have a video game class, right? You know, there are scholarships now for esports. I don't think I want you to evolve, Mareep. I don't remember if I've evolved you into Flaffy yet. Yeah, you can get full scholarships based on esports performance. I'm sure there are like varsity jackets too. That would have been worth for me. I don't know what the shiny of Cutie Fly looks like. I assume it'll be noticeable. I know that Yanma's shiny is blue. So we would definitely recognize that. Do I not have a Wooper? Oh, right, I have the Paldean one, which is ground-based. Transparent mucus membrane covers his body. Touching it barehanded will cause a tingling numbness. Oh, a Corphish. Right? Yeah. Solitary Dolphin, good morning. How are you doing? We're finally getting into the Teal Mask, the first DLC of Pokémon Scarlet. Great catch? No. Yes? Yeah. It came from overseas. It is a very hardy creature that will quickly proliferate, even in polluted streams. There's one now. So you're one of the students who came from the Paltea region, huh? Whoa, way cool. Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't let an outsider like you wander into Masui Town. If you insist on coming in, you have to battle me first. Come on, sis. You just want to battle. Making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki. Just ignore my little brother. Oh, man. Alright, let's do this. Get in position. I hope my random shiny team is gonna be able to handle this. I'm gonna have some real good fun with you. I love how all in they are in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with like new long hairstyles. Welcome to Kitakami. For your first experience, get ready to eat dirt. See if I can mirror coat something back. How's that for first taste of Kitakami? Not that I'm enjoying this or anything. Alright, well that's not working. The middle bangs are dumb, says Boxy Blue on Twitch. Okay. I mean, you know, I'm not one to be able to say anything about hairstyles. Oh, my fighting type does not have any fighting moves. That's unfortunate. This would be a an effective matchup. Otherwise. Flamigo, the reliable partner? When did that happen? I didn't know you had a tag. That's awesome. Tadpole was another one that was a headache to find a shiny of, because only the little red accents are shiny, because typically they're orange. And tadpoles are very prone to clipping through the ground or the water. Okay, awkward. You know about type matchups, huh? If Tatsugiri had more hit points, I'd feel better about swapping them in. Go back to Flamigo. I wonder how it makes my other Pokemon feel whenever I'm like, come on Flamigo, the reliable partner. And then like, go Tadbulb. I hate that it's a regular ass animal. What, the Flamigo? Yeah, and the shiny is actually just like this like cotton candy pink instead of the almost neon pink of traditional flamingos. Ultrageist? Is that's straight ghost, right? I have payback. Pokemon Shinies often disappoint me, at least as far as the ones I like, says Apex. What do you, which ones in particular? I know there are a lot of crummy ones, and some of them just go green. It's just green. Go on, Poltergeist, teach me a lesson. Paralysis. Alright. The one there's just slightly different shade. I agree, Apex. I hope that one day they get more creative with shinies. Like, I always thought it'd be a cool idea if, like, Plusle, instead of having, like, addition marks on its cheeks, would have, like, multiplication symbols. Amanoon would have, like, division symbols. But, you know, once I consider that, that'd probably make more sense to have, like, new Pokemon or new variants, I guess. Alright, not great damage. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to live through this. No. Alright, its normal type should make it safe against ghost type moves. I actually have a shiny Tinkatink. What they do with the shiny version of Tinkatink is they change the color of the mallet, I believe. It still says Final Fantasy XIV on Twitch. Hold on. I thought I changed that. Let me look it up. No, just refresh. You're good. Alright, let's just do a wood. Sucker Punch, actually. Same thing with the shiny of Kamala, I think just the drum changes. Who are you? Wowzers, you went and beat my sis? I can't believe it. There's no way you should have been able to beat me. Fine, I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I got no choice. I'll let you in town, but only if you've got one of my grunts and do every little thing I... What are you doing causing a ruckus out here? Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki, we're out of here. Oh, I'm so sorry if y'all can hear the barking outside. Yeah, I tried hunting a shiny of Mousehold, but very hard to notice. Hello there, stranger. You must be one of those students from the Valdine Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Masui Town and a fair few other things besides. We were looking after your group during your visit. I hope those two kids weren't giving any grief just now, were they? Yes. I hardly know what to do with two of them, especially that Carmine. Always been a handful of that one. I apologize she gave you a hard time. Yeah, I'm gonna tell on you. What's that? I remember your group fell ill down by the bus stop? I'd better get over there and give them a hand so they can make it into town. I'll take care of everything. You go ahead and get yourself settled at the community center. We'll catch up with you soon. Alright, let me go check what we're talking about. Yeah, so I have a Tinkatuff, and that's what it looks like. So, yeah, it has brown instead of gray. That's the difference. Rockruff, I think, is a really nice shiny. It's a little blue dog. You know what's a super easy one to notice when you're hunting it, even in water? A white whale. That one's a little difficult to notice too. That one's a little yellow instead of orange, right? Yeah, purple there. Blue worm. And those are the immediate shinies. These are not. I need to move them. Oh, I got an auto heal? Nice. You know, Apex on Twitch says, I don't know what they look like normally, to be honest. What, like, any particular Pokemon, or...? I mean, I've played since Pokemon's Red and Blue first appeared in the United States. That said, I've played like every mainline Pokemon game and still have trouble remembering like what the regular ones look like. You know, even though I shiny hunt pretty often. But I think shiny hunting for me mostly started happening probably with Sword and Shield. The first Pokemon I really tried to shiny hunt was Vulpix and Let's Go Eevee. And that took a couple weeks. And then I bred my first Pokemon trying to get a shiny my wife in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Then after that, I started shiny hunting. I think in Pokemon Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus, was probably the best method for efficiently hunting shinies because you could just get large groups, large clusters spawning at most times, right? And then there was like an audible and visual glimmer whenever you came across a shiny. So it was fun. Kind of disappointed they didn't make DLC for that game. Alright. This way, everyone. Damn, that dude was hella quick. I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better now, too. Alright, everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together. But it turns out this space is going to be all for you, our visitors from Naranja Academy. Alright, those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? When you come, don't be shy. Come on, everyone. Pack right in. Oh, no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You can leave them on in here. They're extra dirty. Just try to rinse off the worst of the mud using the wash station by the door. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here is the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you like. And well, let's see. Over there's the cafeteria, and the toilets will be down that way. When you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that about covers everything. If you run into any trouble at all, don't hesitate to talk to our fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, Sora. Thank you for the tour, Sora. Alright kids, do you have anything to say to the staff who'll be taking so good care of us? Thanks for having us. Welcome back on Shiny Apex. What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think this place is your own home away from home, and relax. You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner then call it a night? We've got plenty of food ready for you also, if you've brought your appetites. Thanks for dinner. You're free to spend the rest of your evening as you like in the community center, but remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our two students from Blueberry Academy. Come on, kids, time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmine. Pleasure to meet all you outsiders. I mean, visitors from Paldea. I'm Kieran. Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two had better be of real help, you hear me? Aye aye. Right. Now that's settled, why don't I tell you a bit about what we have planned for you. This school trip of yours will be an exercise in orienteering. First we'll have you split into pairs, and each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located around the land of Kitakami. On each signboard you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you complete the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of the 3 signboards to complete your mission. The self-guided tour of Kitakami. Learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me rattle on and on, eh? Wonderful, what an innovative idea for our group activity. Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well. The Roto Stick. Oh, we get a selfie stick now? A stick to rest on a Rotom phone on. It allows you to take selfies from a little bit farther away than you could on your own. So X button when in selfie mode. I hear these things are all the rage in the big cities. Use them when you take those photos. Let me teach you a rad pose that came up with all my own. The Eureka emote. Ah yes, real rad. Remember that one of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It seems like having someone who knows the area well would be a big help. That being said, Let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Do I have to choose one? Or is it chosen for me? Apex on Twitch says, like Temtem, has cues despite being very obviously different from their normal counterparts. Yeah. Though in the overworld of Pokemon Arceus, you'll get the glimmer as soon as they're within like sight. So you don't even have to get into combat with them or anything. Alright. I'll take the kid who doesn't want to talk. Never mind. Oh, I have to choose you, don't I? You're Corcher or whatever, right? Let me guess, you want to pair it with one of us poor, lonely blueberry students? Yes. Oh, I should have said no. Gosh, so sweet you go out of your way like that. What will we ever do without you? Oh yes, my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you, even at home. I seriously couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what are you telling him that for, dummy? Hey, watch who you call dummy if you know what's good for you. Oh man. Look at him being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He'd probably never work up the nerve to ask you himself, but he'd really like to battle with you. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sort of nice. This'll make my brother real happy. Shut up, Kiki. Corch says he'll battle you. What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get in your positions, you two. Everyone else, clear out. Make some space. I got this. Alright, so Centret should just be straight normal type. Can't believe this. I get to battle you. This is awesome. Which would make it vulnerable to fighting moves that we don't have. I don't suspect it'll use any special moves. Sending in Yanma, that's a bug type. I think it's bug and flying. We'll see if we can get some good XP on Mareep. It's under-leveled, most likely, but... see if we can get lucky. Got this, Yanma. Buzz those wings. Damn. Yeah, the level differential too strong. $65, $80. Wow, really? Yeah, you bastard. You got this, Yama. Cut to the wind and show 'em what you got. Why is it hitting so hard? Crit, okay. Alright, do I gamble on Roost? Oh, I didn't even get to go. Alright, random shiny team is not doing too great right now. Wowzers. Good show. Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. You sure are strong. You really aren't half bad. Kiki's nearly as strong as I am, you know. I don't know about that. It's an orienteering thing. We're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then. Yeah! Like we can pair up. Or were you hoping to partner with some other rando outsider instead of Kortra? Well, no, but... oh, man. Don't worry, you're just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with, too. Watch out for my little bro, you. So the kids in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are very pushy. I'm okay with the shy kid. Like you've all paired up. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on those rodent phones of yours. Now then, off you go to do some exploring. If you find yourself in need of any potions or Pokeballs or the like, go over that away and stop by Peachy's. They'd be happy to set you rights. Looks like we should probably start with the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. That's out past the apple orchards to the west side of the village. Close by, and I figure it might make sense to, you know, visit them all in order. I'll probably just get in your way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. Starting by running away. It can freely detach its jaw to swallow a large prey whole. It can become too heavy to move, however. I just found, speaking of Temtem, I just found out that Temtem is a no-go again tomorrow night. Daku has a prior engagement. So, maybe we'll get back to this tomorrow night. We'll see. We have a Fomantis already. Was he just here to beat a Pokemon? Apex. No matter what Bellsprout is doing, if it detects movement nearby, it will immediately react by reaching out with its thin vines. Bellsprout is actually a pretty good pickup in... is it Pokemon Blue? I think it's a Blue exclusive. In Pokemon Red and Blue. You get it pretty early on. It's pretty helpful. I think you get it in Cerulean. Okay. We got a bit off track here. This the way? Whoa, 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 what was that? Oh, that's a Pikachu, isn't it? Oh! Pikachu. Not interested. Alright, we gotta head north. Centric, I do need you. Does anyone have any rituals for catching Pokemon? Ever since the very beginning in Red and Blue, the theory on the message boards online were that you have a greater chance of catching Pokemon if you hold down an A when the ball snaps shut. So even now, like 25 or whatever years later, I'm still doing that. Old habits. This Pokemon is extremely cautious. Its supple tail is well muscled and firm to the touch. I'm expecting to find like a Caterpie. I'm not sure if they're in this. Solitary Dolphin on Twitch says, I always heard that you mash A between each Pokeball shake. Yeah, it's... There are all these different variants. I feel like down and A simultaneously was the original one. But over time, of course, people have had their own theories. That's the first signboard. Sorry, did I startle you? I did mention that I'd hang back and follow you here. I'm supposed to read the signboard, right? I already know the whole story, so go ahead. You should check it out. On Twitch, Apex says, I don't have any rituals I learned a long time ago that no matter what I did, RNGesus wasn't ever on my side. Dolphin says, and then you have people who believe that nothing matters, the heathens. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fire in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okadogi, Munkadori, and Fetsendipity all happened to be there as well. The three Pokemon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title of the Loyal Three. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statues of the three were erected above the site. Loyal 3 monument is right over there. But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kind of cool? Right? I knew you'd get it. It was up against 3 whole opponents at once, battling it out by itself. Wowzers, that's so cool. But I guess most people would just think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. When I was little, I went up into the mountains so many times at night, all on my own. I never once met that ogre. Only scary thing that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right? I don't have a smartphone. Could you... Oh, if it's automatic, that's fantastic, because I was just thinking, like, oh, I don't remember how to do that. That turned out great. You can get it taking photos. Not trying to butter you up or anything. You know, I didn't want to have to come to this whole school trip thing, but, well, it might actually be kind of fun. I get to be out in nature around my hometown and talk to you. If you want, maybe we could set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich? What is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something? It's called Koraidon, and you ride on it, huh? I've never seen another Pokemon like this. It seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich? Oh, it sure does. Never thought I'd actually get to meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder you're so strong. You're special. The next, we should go find the next signboard. It's on the grounds of Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is, well, first double back to town from here, then there's this bridge across, and from there you'll need to climb up the mountainside. I'll get back for now and meet you there later. Yeah, no sandwich for you. Okay, on Twitch, Boxy says, RNGesus giveth and RNGesus taketh. No combination of A or down or other button press to change this decision. Yeah. I'm so glad I went with Violet, says Apex. I don't think I could see this guy not use his damn wheels. I feel you there. So much. Because I thought my wife, you know, like I said before, my wife and I each get... We get the bundle whenever a Pokemon game comes out, because they have 2 versions of it, right? With exclusives to each. So we can complete each other's Pokedex. And she was just riding around on Miraidon, her version's Pokemon. And I was like, okay, well, when does Koraidon... Which sandwich do I need for Koraidon to use its wheels? And it never happens. It's just like inflatable belly. Useless fake tires. And it bugs me. I don't like it at all. But Her favorite color is purple, so that's why. That's why I kept Scarlet and gave her a Violet. Otherwise, I definitely would have gone with Scarlet or Violet. Ryan's battle stands look dumb though, at least in the cutscene. Miraidon is actually one of the better general Pokemon to use in Terra raids. It's just like has an unfairly better moveset basically. Koraidon only came through situationally. Long ago, these three courageous Pokemon protected Masui Town from destruction. They defeated the Ogre that come to attack the village at the cost of their own lives. Their remains were laid to rest with the people's respects below these very statues. Oh, that's just asking for someone to dig them up. Yeah, Miraidon stands in battle. I don't remember if Koraidon does. But yeah, as far as Terra raids go, and enjoying that school trip, are you? I came to check on how you're doing. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. Once I got here, I decided to do a bit of research on the Pokemon Kitakami, and oh, that's right, sorry. I got so engrossed in my own research that I actually forgot to come find you, didn't I? How about I make it up to you by treating you to a picnic? Thought something like this might happen, so I brought all the usual picnic things from Director Clavel. Again, I hope you like the sandwich I made. It may look a bit strange, but I can assure you it tastes great. I don't get out much, so this kind of fieldwork sure wears me out quick. Can't believe how you kids run all over the place for your treasure hunt. You really are something. Could there be something in my basket? Feast your eyes on that. A Pokemon egg appeared in the basket. Quite the mystery, isn't it? I only brought Gulpin to this picnic with me, and yet... Did you put the egg in the basket? I can't get anything past you, can I? You know about the Pokemon eggs you can find during picnics, right? Whenever a trainer doesn't have the means to care for an egg they find, they can have it sent to the academy where we'll take care of it. But then I thought, say, wouldn't it be better to have a great trainer raise a Pokemon instead? So I brought this egg with me. And now it's yours. I know it's odd of me to come all the way to Kitakami just to hand over a Pokemon egg, but I knew it would be safe with you. Ooh, what do we think? What do you think we have? That reminds me, are you still using the Pokedex app over here too? You should be able to fill the Kitakami Pokedex by catching Pokemon that live around here. I'll be doing field work in the area for a while. Let me know if you manage to complete the Kitakami Pokedex in your app. It's attacked by an enemy that is stronger than itself. It feigns injury to fool the enemy and escapes. I need to give you an Everstone, don't I? Stantler. Atarisu? Hyper voice. There we go. Good catch. I feel like they raised the frequency of crit catches. It raises offspring inside a long, narrow nest. Once they're old enough, it takes them outside the nest to prepare for their independence. Has anyone else noticed that it seems like you're getting crit catches more frequently? Might just be my imagination. Swine up, do I have you? No, I don't. It searches for food by digging into the ground with its snout. Even frozen ground doesn't give it any trouble. It's the second signboard, a bit tricky to find, huh? Sorry, I'm falling out of distance, so I hope you can get used to me showing up like this. Now then, let's read the sign. The ogre possessed 4 mysterious glimmering masks. It is said that depending on the mask the ogre donned, the powers of his cudgel would change. When wearing the Teal Mask, it could bring life back into withered greenery around it. When wearing the Crimson Mask, it could turn a candle's flame into a raging inferno. When wearing the Blue Mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. Wearing the Ashen Grey Mask, it could easily break the hardest stone in two. Before the Loyal Three fell, they wrested away 3 of the ogre's masks, greatly weakening it. Did you read it? The masks the Loyal Three stole are kept over at Kitakami Hall. Everyone in town is scared of the ogre, but me? I really like it. It was strong and cool, and didn't even care when everyone shunned it. I've always wanted to be like that ever since I was a kid. I want to be as cool as the ogre. My sister sort of ended up doing everything for me, even when we were at school. I want to try to get stronger so I can do things for myself, you know? I want to become someone people can rely on. Then, just maybe, I could be that ogre's friend. Oh, right, picture. We're supposed to take a picture. You can take the next one too if you don't mind. No, it was the right call. Let you handle it. Now on to the next signboard. Oh, you know the mountain the stories say the ogre lives on? It's actually Oni Mountain. You can climb it from the stairs over there. If you wanted, we could go see the ogre's home. Folks call it the Dreaded Den. I really wanted you to see it for yourself. If you keep climbing up, you'll reach the Infernal Pass. There's a sign before that. If you turn the sign, you can get to the Dreaded Den. So I'll just head on up then. Come along when you're ready, and be careful. Found a power level, you Piplup. I could just force feed you candy, I suppose. I think getting XP from catching a Pokemon instead of having to defeat in battle is a huge quality of life improvement they added a long time ago. Used to not get experience for catching them. Used to have to beat them in battle. "13 levels off of that. Sheesh. Always carrying squared logs. They help out with construction. As they grow, they carry bigger logs. You have trouble getting across with that narrow path? There it is, the dreaded den. This is supposed to be the ogre's home. At least that's what everyone says. I come here all the time, but I've never seen it. Maybe a powerful ogre like that would only show up if it heard some kind of battle going on. Oh yeah, I think I got a bit stronger since last time I battled, so, you know, if you want to, you battle. Alright, though, we should heal up our teams first. I'll give it all I got. I got this. He actually has a better typing matchup than I do. I should have... About to switch to Yanma. Trouble. Yeah, thank you for bringing your raid through. Fabulous April, thank you for the lurk. Good to see you. Hope you have a great day. Alright, I'm pretty sure this speed is going to outpace me here. Okay, I lived. That's good. It is a shot. Yeah, so one of the streamers I was watching had a bot, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I'll play with it. Master Crowther, hello. Good morning. Alright, it's paralyzed. There's that. We're gonna bank heavily on paralysis. We're gonna put in a lower level Mareep. Quick attack. Just got off work. Nice. Hope you had a good day at work. I don't trust the 70% accuracy right now. I'll go Thundershock. Bug Buzz. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's dead. And so typically when I play Pokemon, I'm shiny hunting. So right now, most of the party is under-leveled shinies. Oh, you have more. Okay, we'll keep going. I forget, does Poliwhirl become water fighting? Or is it just water with fighting moves? Can't remember. Thank you. Appreciate that. I grew it myself. Let's Terrasilize, is why not. It's only fighting, okay. Belly Drum, well there go your hit points. Wow! Unfortunate. Alright. We're in a little trouble here. Let me heal up Tatsugiri just in case. Actually, let's see if we can finish it off. Oh, sturdy, thank goodness. Oh no! 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 Heal. Heals so hard. Good job, Snitch. You did what you needed to do. Charge down with everything you got. No, don't, actually. Just really into Pokemon. Yeah, no worries. We love Pokemon here. A critical hit. Tatsugiri, what a boss. What a boss. Yeah, I've been playing since Red and Blue came to America, though I've forgotten much of it, unfortunately. Oh man, I lost. Yeah, I wish I still had it. I'm sure I lost it to Hurricane Katrina. But I used to have a VHS tape that Nintendo Power sent out to promote Pokemon. It was like someone acting like Ash's mom, and they had all these figures and everything. Talk about the games. It's really cool. I wish I could, like... I wish I could find it. I could put in Discord or something. For some reason you remember most? Wish I had memory still. Really are strong. How am I going to be able to beat you? If the Ogre saw that battle, I'm sure he'd be thinking, that kid's got real strength. See, my school, Blueberry Academy, is a school that specializes in teaching the art of Pokemon battling. If I was as strong as you, maybe I could aim to be the best trainer there. Have a look at the Ogre's den. Let's heal, actually. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I would have to type in to find it online. Watch your head. Naturally, my character walks into a wall. See how dark it is in here and cramped? Even the floor is all rough and uneven. Living all alone in a place like this would get pretty miserable, don't you think? We're Ogre. We have plenty of room at our house. Would have totally let it stay with us. Oh no, I just always like the stories about the Ogre, that's all. But if the Ogre really did show up to stay at our place, I'm sure the whole town would freak. Yeah, you're probably right, Master. No way, the sun's already gone down? Guess we'll have to save the last signboard for tomorrow. Oh, I almost forgot. Today's the first day of the Festival of Mass over at Kitakami Hall. It's this big event where everyone puts on masks and runs around celebrating. I mean, it's not like you got to go or anything, but if you wanted to, you know, check it out, well, it'd be fun. Look at this sweet baby. Yeah, why not? It'd be great to go together. A few things we'll have to get ready first. We just swing by my house before heading to the festival. I live in the northwest corner of the village. It's, let's see, I can maybe draw a map. Oh, your rodent phone has a map in it, huh? You want me to register it on your map? Yeah, I could give that a try. Boop. Wowzer, it sure is handy having a map that shows you everything right there on your phone. I'm gonna ask if I can get a rodent phone someday, too. I'm right behind you if you want to head to my family's place first. See you there. I am 40. I am 40. So, pretty soon I'm going to be the oldest Pokemon player alive. Just kidding, kind of. Grandpa, I'm home. Welcome home, Kieran. Who's this with you? Oh, this is Gortry. He's part of the same school trip as me and Sis. Oh, so this is a new friend of yours, eh, Kieran? What? Really? We're friends? I feel all tingly and funny hearing that. Thank you for befriending our Kieran here. Oh, Kieran's made a friend? Yeah, this is Gortra. This is my grandma. Well, fancy that, a friend of Kieran's. We're delighted to have you. Oh my, is it really already sundown? Goodness me, I'd nearly forgotten. The Festival of Mass starts tonight, doesn't it? Come now, Kieran. You too, Gortra. I'll get out some jinbei for you both so you can go to the festival all gussied up. Hear that? We get to dress up in jinbei. Yay! Now don't go running off just yet. We have to do up your hair, too. Ooh, we getting fancy. It's a fancy party. There we are, all done. Whoa. It suits you mighty fine, just as I thought it would. Goodness, it's like I've gained another grandson. I imagine a stylish young thing like yourself could make use of this too. Having that card should open up all sorts of new looks for you at the big city shops and salons. Hey Gran, do you know where my... What are you doing here? Fortune said he'd go to the Festival of Mass with me. Oh really, is that so? What's the matter anyway? What are you doing back here? Oh right, Gran, I couldn't find my mask for the festival. Oh, the masks? They should be in the shed. I put them there after last year's festival. It shouldn't be locked, so you three can go have a rummage and see what you find. Alright, to the shed. First one there wins. Wait, sis, you're such a cheater. Please forgive those two. They can be a bit rambunctious. There's gotta be another one. It's rolling up like you own the place. Looks like there are only 2 masks in the shed. Too bad, right? There's nothing I can do about it. Guess you just have to do without a mask, eh? First come, first served and all that. Come on now, don't look so glum. How about instead of a mask, I'll give you a battle in style, a festival style. Going in, get in position. Feel free to be dazzled by how great I look at my Jinbei. I'll win while you're distracted. I should probably swap, huh? Alright, so they tried to paralyze me. And now they swapped to dark. I'm beginning to think I might need to swap my shinies out to higher level ones. Alright, back to electric. Not that I want it to happen right now, but I feel like electric should have a better impact on steel type. I don't know if I'll get an attack off. Especially since it's speeding up. I just want to get something in when it's not electric type. Alright, that was one. Mightyena, that's just straight dark, I believe. God, I gotta give Flamigo fighting moves. See if we can get Roost. Okay. Good job, Flamigo. I'll get smug just because you scored a critical hit. I'm not panicked or anything. Sinistra? Is that... It's the ghost type, right? It's a special day, so it's time for a special move. Uh-oh. Is this about the mask? Come on, stop the super effective moves. Ma'am, I'm just trying to survive out here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the move in. Yeah. Could I interest you in Tatsugiri? Foxy Blue on Twitch says, I finally got my Violet Pokemon leveled up again after the slaughter that happened last time. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pikachu, dodge it! Oh, doesn't work like the anime. No, that's the opposite. Oh, Stun Spore. I'm gonna crush you and go to the festival feeling like a winner. We need to paralyze it. Let's try just going with that first. Okay, well at least it landed. Amigo's our best option. It's fainted. That was a crit. Hey, you're supposed to be enamored and distracted by my festival style. Festival Jutsu! Alright, fighting moves on the fighting bird. Need to do that. Running into a lot of dark Pokemon. Not like beating me was going to cause my mask to magically appear. Oh, let me get my mask. Okay, I feel like a Splatoon character. Already says first come, first served. Besides, that's your Ogre mask. You've always loved that mask best. Yeah, but... no buts about it. Corson just get his own mask at the festival. He's fine. Now move it. Let's go. Sorry. No, my sis seems kind of harsh, but she's really not all bad. Actually, she was tearing the shed apart trying to find a third mask for you before you got there. But don't tell her I told you that, okay? That's what mask is held up at Kitakami Hall. We should probably get going. Foxy, are you doing the DLC or preparing for it? Just so you know, it seems like you should probably be around level 60. This is the Festival of Masks. Today is just the first day. It'll keep going for a while. But you don't have any festivals this big over in Paldea or wherever, right? I knew it. See, Kitakami is just as good as any of your big, shiny cities. Okay, just ignore her. I'll snap a photo so you can remember this amazing night forever. Give me your roto stick for a second. Come on, you two. Scooch in closer. Stepping on my toes, sis. Oh, stop complaining. This will only take a second. You all ready? Stay chancy. Now that's what I call a nice festival vibe. Festival of Mass is held so we can all honor the Loyal Three, the brave heroes of Kitakami. The Loyal Three are the Pokemon that once protected this land from the evil Ogre, you know. Most of the kids in town wear masks of the Loyal Three like me. Did I mention they're our heroes? What are you laughing at? I don't know, I was just thinking it was funny that, like, you don't know anything about the Ogre. What? I know the legends of Kitakami better than anybody. It'd be gutsy of you to laugh at your big sis. Sorry. Kiki's still a little baby, so of course he thinks some kind of terrible monster is cool. He likes the Ogre more than the Loyal Three. Look, they got candy apple. Let's go check out the stalls. Ogre Oustin is a traditional game that has been played in Masui Town since long ago. Gather up lots of berries and bring them to the berry table to try to earn yourself a high score. The playing field is dotted with ogre balloons of 4 different colors. Pop these balloons, collect the berries inside them. There are also 4 different colors of berry tables as your home base. Place one of your berries on a matching table by getting close to it and pressing the A button. Once you manage to place the target number of berries on these tables, you win. From time to time, greedy Pokemon may gather around the berry tables, hoping to gobble up all your hard-earned berries. If you let them, they'll eat until all your berries are gone. Use the R button. Okay. So we got pop balloons. Put them on the matching tables. Scare away Pokemon. Oh, do I have to remember that? Is this what pops them? Do I run into them? I run into them. there anything stopping me from just running and getting these first? Okay, so it's not a total tally, it's just... Oh, okay. Stages. Gotcha. I keep being annoyed, how can you use other sides of 7? Yeah, well, because before they were saying that everyone would be able to do it. Everyone would be able to play it, as far as everyone, like, PC as well. I knew they were keeping it from Xbox. But then once Xbox started buying up, or Microsoft started buying up companies, then they just didn't say anything officially that I had ever seen. And they delayed the PC release for at least a year. That's my issue with it. They lied, basically. Where are the greetings? Oh, here's a Winston cat. Okay, so deposit them all at once. COVID delayed it? I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that at all. Sorry, call me a doubter, a naysayer, but it definitely felt that once everything was on track as planned, and then once news came out of Microsoft buying more and more stuff, suddenly, you know, the tune changed. I'm not getting any. The last one I need. No, man, I don't even think that they said anything about, like, oh, COVID is really busting our balls for this release. Can I not carry another one? Maybe there's a capacity. I need green and red. Stop. Okay. I see how it works now. Did not get top score, but that's okay. That's some fine dashing about. Let's see now. You scored 3,308 points, so here's your prize. Hi, Carmine, Moscow's reigning champion of Ogre balloon busting. Have triumph. I really want to have another go to deliver a crushing final defeat with a killer score, but I don't have much pocket money left. You go, sir. Of course, a sound defeat for me. That you're taking side of an outsider of your own sister? That makes me so annoyed I think I'm gonna black out. I'm sorry she's causing such a scene. Don't worry, I'll deal with her. Why don't you go wander around a bit in the meantime? A serious child is staring at you from behind their mask. That's a cool mask. On you. Listen to this, it's nuts. Iggy's no use at all. Zero talent for Oustin ogres, I'm telling you. Hey, who was that? Chase after the mysterious kid. I did that in Baldur's Gate 3. I don't trust it. Wait, you shouldn't run off on your own. Hey, new kid, that goes for you too. You should come back. The mountain's dangerous at night. Aww. Cute. You found the teal mask. You put the teal mask in your bag's key items pocket. A teal mask patterned after the face of an ogre. Ogerpon dropped it while fleeing up the stairs after visiting the Festival of Masks. Who was that? Where'd that kid come from? I don't think it was a kid. What are you talking about? Wait, do you mean that kid we just saw? They ran off toward the mountain. Could it have been the ogre? And the story on all the signboards? Are you saying that story was true? I mean, they did drop a mask, so they really must be... Fortress, sis. What are you guys doing over here? We just bumped into the ogre. Hey, wait, stop. Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Nothing. It's nothing you'd be interested in at all, I swear. See, there was no option to not mention the ogre. I knew it was going to be like, that's this kid's whole dream, right? I get it. I bet you're making fun of me behind my back. I'm just going to head back to the festival. At least you didn't figure out what we were really talking about. Don't scare me like that, blabbing for the whole world to hear. Don't you have any filter? See, Kiki really likes the ogre, like really likes it. If we found out we'd seen the ogre without him, I guess I was ready to feel bad, you know? Feel left out or something. Am I overthinking it? Besides, I ain't want him running up the mountain to follow the ogre at this hour either. Well, in any case, we already lied about it, and that's that. Let's keep this whole thing our little secret, okay? And maybe hold off on showing Kiki that mask you just picked up, too. There you are. Just because we didn't agree to meet doesn't mean you gotta keep me waiting. See, I wanted to talk to you for a bit. You haven't told anybody about the, thing that happened yesterday, right? You better not be lying. If I find out you blabbed, I'm gonna make you swallow a coughing whole. They'll have that thing we picked up the stairs, right? My grandpa knows a lot about the village's history. We should go talk to him about what happened. You know where my house is, right? See you there. Don't keep me waiting. Let's show grandpa that, good morning to you. Hey, Gortra, good morning. He's awake, huh? Wanna go see the last signboard? You can go find someplace else to be. Gortra's got business with me. Wow. Seriously, spend all this time with you? That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk. What'd you just call me? What's this deal? Kiki should know better than to talk back to me like that. That's enough, Carmine. Be kind to your younger brother. I was being kind. Not like I hit him or anything. Wow, this is getting kind of dark for a Pokemon game. Could this be? This mask, it belongs to that poor ogre. Where'd you find this? You bumped into it, the ogre, I mean. Yesterday at the Festival of Masks. I tried talking to it all nice and everything, but it dropped that mask and, yeah. Never would have thought that the ogre would still be gracing our festival with his presence. Huh? What do you mean, still? I thought the ogre was a scoundrel that attacked the village. Suppose it's time I told you, Carmine. You see, the truth of what happened with that ogre. The other way around. The way around? What do you mean? The ogre is your father! You should hear this too, Korcha. You also met the poor ogre, or Ogerpon as it's rightly named. Let me tell you the true story. It's passed down through our family for generations. Let's just stand in the rain and talk about it. This is going to be a bit of a long story to tell, is that alright? That's fine, I'm just getting soggy. This story has been passed down in our family by word of mouth. I learned it from my father. The story of truths, a story that must never be told to the rest of the village. You must never speak of it to others. A long, long time ago, a man and an ogre came to Kitakami from a foreign land. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre, who looked so different from them. And so they refused to let the travelers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. There was only one villager who pitied the two travelers, the village mask maker. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works, adorned with gems the man brought from somewhere far away. By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. The man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the masks, the man and the ogre started secretly joining the village festival. The mysterious pair soon became the talk of the village because of their brilliant masks. In fact, rumors about them quickly spread far and wide, even to distant lands. But rumors of exquisite shining masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokémon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. These Pokémon sneaked into the cave in which the man and the ogre lived, and tried to make off with the masks, which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to one of the masks, but he was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokémon stole the other 3 masks. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, it found its beloved home in ruin. All that was left were the signs of a struggle and a teal mask. The ogre donned that mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for his friend. It found the greedy Pokémon there, gloating over their stolen masks, and defeated them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening nor why. All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. The villagers thought the 3 Pokémon had fallen, trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honor their sacrifice, the villagers named them the Loyal 3 and interred them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to its cave, alone and with great sadness. That's terrible. Ogerpon didn't deserve that, and the Loyal 3, they're the worst. The story everyone's been told is the complete opposite of the truth. They gotta hear about this. Calm yourself, Carmine. I told you already to keep it to yourself. Grandpa, the villagers believe their own version of history. They revere the Loyal 3, so how would they react to being told that they've got it all wrong? They'd probably get angry? Exactly. Back when all this first occurred, the mask maker, that is to say our ancestor, tried desperately to tell the truth of the matter. But nobody would take him seriously. In fact, it's said he was persecuted as a heretic. Oh, that really gets my blood boiling. In the end, the mask maker chose to protect his descendants, us, by keeping his mouth shut. However, he kept the truth alive, passed down from generation to generation as a family secret. You see, Kiki doesn't know the whole story yet, does he? He shouldn't know. I've certainly never spoken to him about it. Why do you ask? Oh no, he just really seems to like the ogre. He's practically obsessed. He's been trying to one-up me, as if he knows more about Ogerpon than I do. Well, I can't say what's going on with the boy, but he always was a sensitive child. It wouldn't surprise me if he somehow intuited the truth. I promise to tell Kieran the whole story when the time is right. Till then, take care not to breathe a word of the truth to anybody. Okay, Grandpa, now I really can't tell Kiki we met the ogre. About that mask you showed me, I noticed the jewel on his forehead was chipped. I might be able to fix it. Would you mind leaving the mask with me for a little while? Oh, huh. Maybe it got chipped when it fell down the stairs. Since Grandpa's offering, let's get it all nice and fixed up before we get back to Ogerpon. Don't you worry, I'll be sure to take good care of this. Oh, he knows. He knows. He was there the whole time. I want to see Ogerpon again, but getting his mask fixed will have to come first. For now, we should carry on with the orienteering before Kiki gets suspicious. I bet we'll find Kiki just killing time somewhere in town. Hey. I was gonna ask, what were you and my sis just talking about? This and that, I guess. Oh, I see. So, about those signs, the last one's a bit of a hike away. It's in the Paradise Barrens on the other side of Oni Mountain. We need to head over the mountain and down toward the northwest. The rest it looks just like ahead. A rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fists angrily. Wonder how many rock climbers have died to Geodudes. Pokemon World. Is that too dark? A lot, I'm sure, yeah. Offing. Toxic gas is held within its thin, balloon-shaped body, so it can cause massive explosions. Pretty sure I sustained a loss to a coughing's explosion in one of my mini Nuzlocke runs. Foxy on Twitch says, I want a survival base building horror game set in early Pokemon times, Arc but Pokemon. See, I liked the teasers for Legends Arceus about, like, you know, like, it took the position of, like, an explorer in the wilderness, like, coming across these unknown Pokemon that were, like, attacking on sight. And I really liked how dark and gritty that felt. And I was hoping the game was going to be more like that. Now, there was some of it carried over into the game itself, but not enough for me. But yeah, I would like a darker, grittier Pokemon, and I think Arceus is arguably the closest we came to it. Jingling, come on now. You're just going in a box and living there. Don't do anything crazy. Until we came close to a Paris, it was like that. Yeah, they were vicious. There's an orb inside its mouth. When it hops, the orb bounces all over underground. But if they get unearthed by Hoot Hoot, they may be found gathered around electric Pokemon. I didn't have a lot of faith in that catch. In fights, they dominate with onslaughts of flowing, continuous attacks. With their sharp claws, they cut enemies. Luxio's the bane of Arceus. I have no idea what I'm going to use my Master Ball for from the base game. You don't really need them for raids since it's an auto catch. Munchlax needs to consume its own weight in food every day. As far as flavor is concerned, it's indifferent. These are the Paradise Barrens. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to the old legends, the Ogre used to be seen around here lots. Hey, before we check out the sign, could you battle me? Help me heal up our Pokemon. This time, I'll win. Okay, I shouldn't lose my electric types to Bug Buzz anymore. Or at least not in one go. That's better. That's not better. Go for a sweep here. Should have thought things through. It wasn't supposed to go like this. Boy, that didn't do much. Yeah, Mirror Code isn't going to help there. Try again. God. You're just gonna use Brick Break from now on, aren't you? Go with flying moves now. Crit? Nah. Crit will stay in. We'll use fighting type. Now that we have low kick. Double edge. Well, you're dead. Diplin? Oh, okay, so that's... Is that gonna be grass and dragon? I have against that. Does it have to be like this? Why? Oh, that looks really cool. You got this, Diplin. Get them all covered in syrup. Is that toxic type? We're gonna do this carefully. I don't remember if Dragon Pulse has a set damage or if it's or if it can crit. I think I'm thinking of Twister that does a set 40. Crit? Perfect. Perfect. Slash Gyro Ball should finish it then. It's all because I'm too weak. You did a great job, Kieran. I lost. Because I'm weak, that's why you should go check out the sign. Come on, let's get this over with. What if Kieran turns into our nemesis? If you see a shadowy figure approaching you outside the village at twilight, be wary. Don a mask at once and hide your face. Do so, and whether the shadow's man or monster, you will pass each other by as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, then pray it is only man. If it is, you will live to see another day, and you will remember to never forget your mask again. But if it is the ogre, you will meet your end, as do all humans whose faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. In the old days, everyone carried masks where they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-grandpa, or something. I mean, I don't think any of that stuff about the ogre stealing souls is true or anything, but it is true that our family used to make masks. Our family has a long line of mask makers, even my gramps can make them. I even heard that the reason we hold the Festival of Masks is because our ancestors came up with the idea. I don't really like what they wrote on the sign here. Just because the ogre seemed sort of scary, everyone got all afraid of it and drove it away from their village. I'm pretty sure the ogre must have been lonely on its own. Left all alone like that, treated like some kind of outcast. Sorry for what? Want to take that last photo? Oh. Well, we're all done with our assignment now, but I've got to get stronger with my Pokemon. I'm gonna head home. Alright, and that's where we're gonna stop it today.